Alright, so I'm back, and today we're going to take a look at the Robot Paradise, or Vans Toys, the Decepticon tapes. I was not going to get these for the longest time, but then I got the their blaster with their little eject, is it? Or is it rewind? Who cares? And I really like that little guy, and so I couldn't decide if I wanted to go all in on the little tapes or all in on the MMC tapes, so I figured I'd get these while I could, just to have them. And it's a pretty good little solid set. I did debate on whether or not to show them in tape mode, and then transform them, but I already had them in robot modes, and I don't have the time to go back to tape mode today. It's been a very bad couple weeks at work, so just one thing after another. So they do come with little cassette tape holders, which is cool. If they're in tape mode and you want to store them somewhere that's not his chest, it's a pretty good option. Alright, so we're going to start off with Rumble. So now he is just a repaint of the Frenzy that we've looked at. And as you see, he does not have the leg issue that the Frenzy did. My Frenzy no longer has those leg issues. What I did is I just took a pair of pliers and just pinched them right here and here, because this is die cast, and just bent the plastic, and now his legs are solid as well. This doesn't like to stay in there. Vans Toys doesn't really do very well with little guys. Well, their rewind is really good, though. I don't know. It's a hard call there. Anyway, let's set that off to the side. All right, so his head. Let's pull these off here because they'll fall off anyway. Head's on the swivel, and it does rock back. He does come with this kind of grinning face, grimace face, and then the stoic face. So it's up to you which one you want to utilize. Shoulders can hinge out at this joint here, and then there's a swivel here. I hate the way these shoulders look. I think this is awful. This is probably the worst looking shoulder I think I've seen in a Transformer in a very long time. So it's like that alone is one of the main reasons why I didn't like these guys. But it does have an elbow bend, which works pretty well. And does hinge out. Nothing at the waist or wrist. Nothing at the waist either. Hips up to there. Back to there. Out to the side, thigh swivel, double bend knee, foot is on a ball joint, and I think there's a swivel in there as well. So all of that works pretty well. He can hold his guns. You just plug it into the back, so it's like one big circle, but it's just two little tabs. So you plug the back tab in, and he can hold the gun just fine. They store on his back. Just plug it into the wheel there, and it's in there okay. It definitely would have been better if it was a solid tab, like the MP one, where you can flip it in between a handle to a peg. That's just a better way to do it. And then you take the hand, fold it up, fold the arm up like this, and then you take your pile driver, just plug it in, and there you go. And this is spring loaded, so you just push this piece here in. Come on. There we go. So yeah, it's up to you. Up to you. So set him off to the side. We'll do some comparisons in a bit. Here's Ravage. Looks pretty good. His back legs are a little wonky, but so his head is on a ball peg. So you get a little left, right, up, down. All that works pretty well. Mouth does open and close. Hinges up and down. Front legs hinge here, and then here, and then at the paw. So pretty good range of motion there. And then the back legs are on ball pegs, so they go around, in and out. Hinges at the knee, hinges at the foot, and then the tail moves up and down. Not much more to really go into with him. And then we got Laserbeak here. This is the camera. I can't get it. It's so little, and I don't have a tool right handy. But you know, it's a gimmick we've seen 1,000 times now on a Laserbeak. So it hinges here at the neck, hinges here at the torso. It doesn't like to stay out super well, so just be mindful of that. Wings hinge in and out at this piece here, swivels here and hinges, double hinged at the wings. So pretty good articulation there, and then the feet rotate. And then he's got the tab here to plug into this. You can't see any of this. So he's got tab on his forearm, and you can just plug in Laserbeak there, and that's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it essentially does what the MP does with the regular MP cassettes, but yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know where. I thought they were right up there. I don't know where my MP Ravage and Rumble are, so I cannot show them all off together. So here is the Laserbeak and the MP Laserbeak. The MP Laserbeak is still a really good figure. Don't get me wrong. Technically, this is a KO, but I do think that the Fans Toys one does beat it. Yeah. And the Fans Toys Ravage does beat the MP Ravage, even though I don't have it with me. I don't know where I put those. But he does look pretty good. But here he is next to the MMC Ravage, which I've always liked, but I also always, there's something about it I couldn't get behind. It just, something about it just doesn't sit well with me. So I don't know. I might go the little route on this one and ditch him. I don't know. It's just, yeah. And then there's their Rumble and the MMC Rumble, which I still really like the MMC Rumble. I don't know, guys. It's a hard call on which one I'm gonna stick with. I think I'm gonna lean towards the MMC. So here they are with Soundwave. There's the Rat Bat. buzzsaw. The Fans Toys Laserbeak. Ravage. And then Frenzy. Okay, so while the Ravage is fine, the Fans Toys Ravage, it's fine. I do think it could have been a little bit better. And for the price range for this set, it should have been better. The Laserbeak is pretty awesome. The Frenzy is just the Rumble is just a repainting of the Frenzy. It's $120 for these 3 cassettes. And so for score on that, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10. Because while the Laserbeak is awesome, the Rumble is fine, the Ravage is fine. I think at that price range we should have gotten a higher quality. Just all in. You know, it should have been better. I think the original cassettes were going for $45 for 2 original MP cassettes. And the original Rumble and Frenzy are actually still pretty good. I just don't know where they are. Otherwise, I'd show them off here. Yeah, I think... man, I don't know. I don't know if I can recommend this set at all. The Laserbeak is good, but I think he should have just come with the Laserbeak, and the rest of them should have been add-ons. And I think the Buzzsaw should have been in the set too. You know, if it was 4 cassettes for $120, you know, 2 of which are repaints, then I would have been more okay with it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not impressed with it. This is probably what I'm going to say is the weakest Fans Toys offering I've ever seen. Is this set? Not great. It's not a great set. I don't recommend it. Yeah, I do have the Autobot ones on order, so hopefully they'll be better. But I'm not overly optimistic, to be honest. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I guess that's all I've got. So yeah. Yeah, I'd say if you got the MMC Rumble and Frenzy, just stick with those. You know, they're so much better. They are so much better. I don't know if the Ravage is he looks cool, but it's just like I wish he was smaller. But the way he just kind of like flips around, I don't like it. I've never liked it. It always felt strange to me. It just, yeah. I think he's gone, but I think I'll keep him. Not that I'm overly enthused with him. You know, he's still pretty good little figure. But yeah, these guys, I think these guys are going to end up in his chest. Let's see here. Can we fit 2 just tapes in his chest all at once? Let's find out real quick. It'll only take us a second. But yeah, that Laserbeak's pretty good, though. No regrets on buying him. There we go. we might be able to fit 2 of them in there. There we go. Yep. Now he's full. Yep. Yeah, Laserbeak works pretty well. I do like him. If nothing else. Yep. Alright. So yeah, I guess that's all I got.